What's up guys, Shane Stars here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the NAPCAT PoE 4K security camera system. This system includes an NVR with 2 terabytes of local storage plus 4 4K cameras. This is my first PoE system that I've ever tested, so this should be interesting. Big shout outs to NAPCAT for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get this out of the box and see what all we're working with. So this is my first PoE camera system and I wasn't expecting them to include the Ethernet cables, so these are long enough to make a good run for wherever you're going to need your cameras. I thought I was going to have to go out and buy Ethernet cable and make my own ends and stuff, so it's really nice and convenient to already have these pre-made Ethernet cables. All right, here's our quick start guide and some important information. All right, this is going to be our gateway. This will plug into your router and to all your cameras. This will kind of be the brains of the operation here. Here's a box full of mounting equipment. Here's a box with a power supply, HDMI cable, a mouse, an Ethernet cable, and a little reset tool. We've got our stickers here letting everyone know that our house is protected by NAPCAT. And we've got 4 of these 4K cameras. You're going to notice there's lights here as well, so this does color night vision. We've got 4 of our 4K cameras. You can see it's a pretty large sensor there. This should put out a really good high resolution image. Each camera has a place for a micro SD card, and there's your reset, and it looks like weatherproof Ethernet connections, and you'll be able to mount these and rotate them to get the perfect angle. These days, totally wireless camera setups are pretty popular when it comes to security cameras. However, there are some advantages to having a fully wired system. The power over Ethernet means that you only have to run one wire, as you can run both data and power over that single Ethernet cable. Having each camera hardwired means that you're always going to have power to your cameras. You're not having to rely on solar power to recharge batteries or battery power that you have to recharge every several months. You never lose power with these cameras, and you don't have to worry about interference with your Wi-Fi connection because these are hardlined for both power and data. This setup comes with a 60-foot Ethernet cable for each camera, which was more than enough length to get each camera placed in my setup. And I feel like if you're technically inclined and don't mind crawling in an attic space or a crawl space, then this would be a very easy install. So it's pretty simple to set up. While I could have done this on my own, I did decide to get some help running the wires. So big shout outs to my friend Craig, who assisted in running all the wires for this system. It only took us about 2.5 hours to get everything set up. There are a few different ways that you can monitor this system. It does include a mouse and HDMI cable, so you can plug this directly into your TV, and we did do that. So at my brother-in-law's house where we set this up, they're gonna be able to see the live feed right there on the TV in their living room, and then this also has a companion app, so you can see the live feed in the application and change all the settings and everything from within the application, or you can do it right there from a computer screen or your TV. These cameras are 4K with an f1.0 super aperture lens. That just means that they're able to absorb tons of light, and you're going to be able to see in full color even in dark situations. So when it's nighttime, as long as there's some kind of a light source, the moonlight, a street light or something like that, you're going to be able to see full color night vision on these cameras. During the day, you get a colorful, crisp, clean picture out of all these cameras. And with that high resolution, it also means that you're going to be able to zoom in on the image. So if you need certain details, like maybe a license plate or a name tag, you will be able to crop in on an image to get those details thanks to the 4K resolution. The cameras feature a 130-degree wide-angle lens, so you're gonna be able to get more in the shot. On our front yard camera, I was able to get the entire front yard, including the driveway and the porch, all in the same shot thanks to that big 130-degree field of view. One thing that really sets this system apart is the built-in local AI. So this uses artificial intelligence to be able to tell the difference between motion caused by a human or a vehicle or even an animal or something like that. You can make adjustments within the application to only notify you if humans are present, or if you only want to be notified when vehicles are present, or both. You can make those adjustments within the application. You're also able to set activity zones within the application so that you're not inundated with useless notifications. In this instance, we're right in front of a major road that has lots of traffic. So when we first installed the system, I was getting notification after notification every time a car would drive by or if somebody would walk by on the sidewalk. Going into the application and being able to set that activity zone helped me to avoid those useless notifications. This did have a few different options. So you could do a line crossing notification. So you can set up one line across your entire yard. And if anything comes past that line, you're notified. And then they had custom zone detection where you can take and make your own shape in your yard or space, and then you're only notified when something enters that space. The NAPCAT PoE system also includes a strobe light feature that you can use as a warning for unknown persons or potential intruders. You would access that through the application. You can see it right here. If you press on that, that's going to give you a red and blue or alternating red and blue light as a warning. The cameras have built-in microphones and speakers, so you can have two-way communication with this setup. This is great in the front porch area. If the mail carrier approaches the door, you can have a conversation as to whether or not you want them to leave your package. The NVR not only connects your cameras to the internet so that you can access them from the companion application, but it also includes 2 terabytes of onboard local storage. So you're not having to pay a monthly fee to some cloud service, and it also means that all of your data is stored locally and safely. The 2 terabytes is enough storage for 15 days of continuous recording at 4K. This means not only will you be able to store every event as it happens, but you'll also be able to scrub back through to find a specific incident that had been recorded. The system that I received came with 4 cameras, but there are spots for up to 8 cameras on the back of the NVR, so this is expandable up to 8 cameras. That should be enough to monitor and secure households of any size. Along with the two-way communication, this also has smart deterrence, so you can set up an alarm to trigger when there's motion and even a strobe light. That way, if an intruder approaches your home, they'll at least know that they're being watched, and maybe that would be enough of a deterrent for them to leave. This is designed to be an outdoor security camera system. Obviously, you can also mount these indoors, but the cameras themselves do come with IP67 water resistant rating, so they'll be able to handle water from rainstorms and things like that without taking on any damage. Overall, I have to say that the NAPCAT 4K PoE security camera system is definitely an impressive system, and I can definitely see the benefit to going PoE. Having the PoE means you don't have to worry about batteries going dead or intermittent Wi-Fi connection to your cameras, keeping you secure 24/7. I'll be sure to include links in the description of where you can pick up one of these systems for yourself and find out more information about the NAPCAT 4K PoE security camera system. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.